Okay, so this is part two. I put the cover back on with one screw off camera, but I didn't get very far anyways because I'm still having problems with the recoil. I don't even know if it's the recoil at this point, but this thing is very hard to turn over. I gotta start bringing my tripod when doing these projects. I just never want to bring it out, you know, and then I have to do such crappy effort of keeping the camera up where I need it to be instead of putting it down all the time. I got the cover off again and I'm spinning it over, and it really is hard to I don't know, guys. But we're gonna go ahead and take the engine out of the casing, and we'll look at it further. And to do that, we got to remove these two. Need my Torx. I don't think this is gonna fit. This is only a T15. I'm gonna have to go get a different one. Oh, that's jammed up wood. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. Also got to remove these two as well, so I'll get those out of the way. I forgot to remove the spark plug along with it. Look at the spark plug, it's all... Here, let me get this to focus real quick. Almost there. If I can get it in the middle, it'll probably focus. Here, let me try to focus it. There we go. Yeah, see that? It's doused in oil. I have no idea what mixture these things are designed for. This thing gotta be 50 plus years old. It's probably gonna use a 32-to-1 mixture like the Ryan does. But we'll find that out when we get it running. Okay, so I decided not to film the part of me trying to separate the engine from the clutch and the chain and all that stuff. I was struggling a lot with that, and well, this is my first chainsaw I've ever worked on, so it'd be best if I keep that to myself. Now, I did get the engine separated, and look at these fuel lines. Excuse me, these feel brand new. Maybe not so much of these, but oh, these are brittle. Like, they're soft. So I might change those, but I don't think I need to change that. That's a very unique carburetor setup indeed. Like, I've never seen such a thing before. And that's the original carburetor, I'm pretty sure, because I don't see Walbros with flatheads like that anymore. So, anyhow, let's go ahead and take it apart. Take the carburetor off, and we'll look at it first, and then we'll look at everything else. Everything's so oily in here and gross. Okay, there's nothing else that should be holding this together. It should just come right off. Well, let me see if I can get a flathead under there and pry it up. My hands are covered in engine oil now. Come on now. There we go. Hopefully I didn't break the... Oh, it's still there. I'll be damned. So yeah, I think somebody ran new fuel lines on this at some point. So I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to change the line. We did look at the fuel tank inside in part 1, and there is gas in there a little bit, but also the fuel filter looks like it's brand new. But I'm gonna dump that fuel out so that way we can look at the carburetor. Okay, I got the fuel tank drained, so now we can look at the carburetor. Yeah, very unique carburetor indeed. I have not seen one of these in this kind of configuration before. Odds are that the carburetor may or may not have been rebuilt. If the fuel lines have been replaced, then the carburetor might have been inspected as well, but we'll check it out. I don't know about this one. It's a little noisy. Let's take it off. You know what? It's not that bad. And I don't have this kind of diaphragm on me at the moment. So I don't really have much option here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back in the carburetor. This is very interesting to me, seeing a carburetor that looks like this on the inside. I should probably take the pump off and check everything. Well, the check valves are in pretty good shape. Here, I'll do a side by side. Yeah, they're pretty good. There we go. So it's kind of clear. I'm gonna blast that one more time. Well, it does take time to get fuel to go through that, but once we get it running, the screen will clear up even more with fresh gas. Because gas is like a cleaning agent as well. Okay, so I'm gonna put this carburetor back together. I also noticed that there's a limiter cap on the H screw. I'm gonna stop here because I need to take care of other things. So I'll come back to this in a part 3, and we're gonna give everything here a bath. I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner. That would be fun though. Make things a lot easier, but I'm gonna clean this yard up a little bit, and I'll come back to this later.